Alcorta's Folklórica is celebrating 29 years of tradition, culture, and breathtaking performances. And with that, I'm going to send it right over to Barbie Leo.
Thank you very much, Lexus. That's right. And we are looking forward to this Friday. That's when the party is going to be happening. We have Sammy Alcorta here with us this morning, along with Mariela Garcia and Michael Gutierrez. Those are our dancers. They're going to give you a sneak peek in just a minute. But let's talk about folklorico dancing. What is the role of dance in culture, Sammy?
So the role of dance in culture, I think, extends past like our knowledge of just thinking of dance as art. When it comes to folk dances, we want to see a representation of a people, of a group. And it takes stories, it takes history, it takes music, it takes textiles. And what we do with folklore is mix all that together and create a representation of a culture. And that's what you're going to see this weekend.
Let's talk about technique and attire as far as the shoes and, of course, the beautiful costumes that they wear. What do they all mean? They all mean something different. The colors, the way that it is, the design, everything. Mm-hmm.
There's very specific ways that, because when we see them on stage, we see costuming, but it's actual daily wear or festive wear is something that belongs to a group of people. So for example, one of our reasons I always tell my dancers, like the charro hats, a lot of people when they put one on, they're like, oh, look, it's fun, and they put the big part in the front, but that's backwards. Your big part's in the back, because when a charro rides his horse, when he falls off, he doesn't have a helmet. And so when he falls off, that stops the cushion. So there's different reasons why things exist.
So Sammy Alcorta, he is the director at Alcorta's Folklórica, and they've been a part of Corpus Christi and a part of the staple Corpus Christi for 29 years, celebrating 29 years. That's why he knows a lot. He comes from a family of dancers as well, and every time that the summer comes, or even sometimes during the year, they travel. They travel to these different regions in Mexico, and they learn the dance, and they learn what they're wearing. They bring it back to the coastal bend, and that's what they share with their dancers, and that's what they're going to share with you this Friday. 29 years of celebrating folklorico in our culture. What can we expect that's a little different this year? Every year is a different dance, different things, but what else can we expect that's different?
Popular, Jalisco. Everybody loves Jalisco and charros. One of the pieces that's going to close our show is the Carnaval Coiteco, that is from the state of Chiapas. And so we've done Chiapas with our younger dancers because it's a costume that people like to see, black with the flowers embroidered, and we're going to bring that out, but we're going to show what else is there. Because Mexico has 31 states in a federal district, and each state has their own different regions, their own music, their own way of dance, their own way of living, and that's all portrayed on stage through the folk customs.
How important is it to show and, of course, feature our culture on stage here in South Texas? I know that for most, they don't have a chance to go out to all of these places, the different regions, the different states in Mexico. So you bring it all here, and especially for your students, your dancers that are learning about their culture, what have you seen as far as the importance to them and the people that go there and get to see this?
I think it bridges the gap that might be there, because we have a lot of people that might be from a Mexican descent that maybe can't travel back, all right? And so seeing a production like this brings them closer to their culture, and it's a way for them to visit home, right? Okay. And then we have our students who might be third, fourth, fifth, sixth generation Mexican-American, Latino, that aren't involved in their culture because they live here, right? So their culture is here. It's America, it's Texas. Texas is its own culture completely. But studying the dance, studying the music, it brings them closer to their roots.
So let's get to it. You ready for that sneak peek that we're talking about? Present them.
All right. Alcorta's Folklórico with El Gavilán from the state of Jalisco.
Anda buscando, ahí viene el gavilán, por ahí viene ya volando, no se lo dejen llegar, pollitas anda buscando. Ay, 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 chinita, qué maldito gavilán. Ay, 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 chinita, no te vaya a enamorar. Ay, 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 chinita, qué maldito gavilán. Ay, 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 chinita, no te vaya a enamorar. gavilán viene por la nopalera. Le gustan las jovencitas, las de 15 primaveras. Por ahí viene el gavilán, viene por la nopalera. Le gustan las jovencitas, las de 15 primaveras. Gavilán, por ahí viene el día volando, no se lo dejen llegar, pollitas anda buscando. Por ahí viene el gavilán, por ahí viene el día volando, no se lo dejen llegar, pollitas anda buscando. Ay, 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 chinita, qué maldito gavilán. Ay, 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 chinita, no te vaya a enamorar. Ay, 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 chinita, qué maldito gavilán. Ay, 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 chinita, no te vaya a enamorar. Por ahí viene el gavilán, viene por la nopalera. Le gustan las jovencitas, las de 15 primaveras. Por ahí viene el gavilán, viene por la nopalera. Le gustan las jovencitas, las de 15 primavera. Ay, 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 chinita, qué maldito gavilán. Ay, 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 chinita, no te vaya a enamorar. Ay, 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 chinita, qué maldito gavilán. Ay, 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 chinita, no te vaya a enamorar. Gavilán con sus alitas plateadas, pero más bonitas son las solteras no casadas. Qué bonito gavilán con sus alitas plateadas, pero más bonitas son